Hey everybody, this is Dr. Ladre Weathersby, your Better Life Coach. I told you I'd come back tonight with our weekly blurb coming live to you for a few minutes. I definitely want to invite you all on. Definitely invite a few other people on, share with other people as we go. I promise you I won't be but just a few moments, so I'm just inviting a few people on. But I hope you will jump on and join us. Give me a quick second to make sure that we get this to the actual page. Give me a second. Y'all know, y'all pray for me with this technology. Y'all pray for me. Pray for me. I'm trying. I'm learning. Here we go. Share to a page. Okay, so I'll give everybody a few seconds to jump on. I'm so happy to share this with you all tonight. Two reasons. Number one, I just finished it, finished part of it. And then number two, I also got a chance to do something I've never done before. Hey, y'all, thanks for jumping on. I see y'all jumping in. Listen, if you have questions, you can throw those in the box. I'll answer those and respond to those in the last few minutes. And if you would like the handout that I'm using, then send us an email as well. Oh, good stuff. Hey, Brother James, thank you for jumping on. Good to see you. I see my sister Leslie jumped on. I'm going to get started in literally 15 seconds because I've got to get off. I've got a 9:30 call tonight. Leslie, you are going to love what I share tonight. I promise you, Leslie, you're going to love it, and you're going to want me to bring this to your folks. So pay attention for the next 7.5 minutes. I'll get started in 6 seconds. Yeah. So again, if you want this, definitely see me. Send me an email. You can get these. I'm only going to cover the 6 activities of money. Are you ready? Let's go. Thank you all for jumping on. So let's talk. There are 6 things that you can do with money. And if we're going to be recovery ready in 2019, that means we fix what we messed up when it comes to money. There are 6 things that you can do with money, and you must have these done. Are you ready? All right. The first thing you can do with money, it's really easy. Everybody's up to it. The first thing you do is you earn money. Now, if you're a little kid, earning money might be allowance. It might be selling something that you received. It might be selling lemonade. It doesn't matter. Money that goes into your account for the positive. The second thing that we do with money, it's really easy. It's the opposite of earn. We spend money. You know how that goes. You need medicine for a headache, you go buy the aspirin. You need to go to the doctor, you pay the copay. You pay the rent, the mortgage, all these other things. You spend money. And the third thing you do with money is you save money. This is where some of us get in trouble. You save money. This is where you take the income that you have and you set aside money for a rainy day. You never know what's going to happen. Right. You save money. The next thing you do with money is you invest money. Invest money. This is where you take the money that you currently have and you put it to use. You put it in some instrument. You do something with it so that it'll go away, come back with cousins, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, and children. So you put $10 one place, you come back, it comes back as 12. That's a good investment. It made money. On the other hand, sometimes, well, we put money out there and we lose money, but that's another conversation. So you earn money, you spend money, you save money, you invest money. The fifth thing that you do for money is you actually give money. This refers to charity. And anybody who was wealthy in life, if you talk to them long enough, if you be around them long enough, you will find out that every wealthy person sets aside money for charity. They give it away. Some people call it tithing. Some people call it offerings. Some people call it seed sowing. Some people call it just charitable donations to the United Way, charitable donations to the Boys and Girls Club. You name the organization, that's the fifth thing. So let me go back over those because I want to come to number 6. Remember, I told you in the title that there are 6 things you do with money. 1 you want to avoid. So you earn money, money coming in as a positive to your bank account. You spend money, money going out in your bank account. You save money, you set money aside for a rainy day. Okay. You invest money, you put money out, and it comes back with aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers, etc. All right. You give money. Yeah, that's where you set money aside to help other people. Your charitable donations, your tithe. It doesn't matter what you set it up for, but that's what you do. You ready? The sixth thing we do with money, and the one thing you want to avoid, I've got 3 minutes. The one thing you want to avoid is called waste money. Nobody's going to like me tonight, and I promise you it's for your good, because it's for mine too. Waste money. Wasted money is money that does not intentionally fall in one of those other 5 categories. You're not ready for me. You're probably going to be mad. I'm ready for it, I promise you. Wasted money is money you have not budgeted for, you have not planned for. And a lot of us, if we're able to look back at 2018 when it comes to finances, are you able to look at every single solitary dime that you spent last year, every dime that came through your hands? And a lot of people go, well, I'm doing pretty good. No, it doesn't matter how well you're doing, because the wealthy always track their money. The wealthy know where the money's going. Watch this. Sometimes we get in trouble because if we our money, we'll see we're spending too much money on entertainment. It's still money you spent, but you didn't set up for the entertainment. You didn't budget for the entertainment. I am a proponent of multiple bank accounts for this reason and this reason alone. Every dime, every dollar, all the money you have must be accounted for. Here's what people get in trouble. Sometimes we're so busy trying to follow this conservative plan. Somebody told us that we couldn't have fun with our money. A lie from the pit of hell. Somebody told us that we enjoy our money. A lie from the pit of hell. I coach, I teach, I've been mentored, and I learned that you can do anything with money as long as you plan for it, you budget for it. I know people that they have a drinking account. I know people who have a strip club account. I know people who have a shoe account. I know people who have a vacation account. Yes, you have got to track. And if we're going what we lost in 2018, if we're going to really have the fruit of our labor that we want, you have got to track. You have got to track. Now I'm gonna show you what I use. Actually, it's in the front. It's in my living room. I am a Quicken man. This is not an unashamed support of Quicken, because I don't get paid to advertise their stuff, but I'm a Quicken man. I think I found it. I'm a Quicken man. I had to find one. I'm a Quicken man. Let me tell you something. With Quicken, I was in here today, and I was able to set up from downloading all of my transactions back to the software, and it showed me, hey, you spent $3,000 last month, blah, 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 blah. You spent $7,000, blah, 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 blah. This program has helped me go back. I can go back to March 31st of 2005 when I first started using Quicken, and I can tell you to the cent the money that went through my bank accounts. That's the reason I don't carry cash. This is just me. I honestly believe if we're going to make sure that 2019 is the financial year that we want, we've got to track our money. How can you change what you don't track? How can you manipulate, maneuver, and adjust what you don't track? So many people make a lot of money. Think back for a second. 10, 15, 20 years ago, 50, 60 years ago, depending upon your age, 10, 20 years ago, maybe 30 years ago for some of us who are under 50, you remember grandmama always had money. Grandmama didn't make a lot of money, but she always had money, because I found out that grandmama tracked her money. Grandmama had a little sheet of paper, or she used a check ledger. It didn't matter, depending upon how old your grandmother was. But my grandmother, she always kept her money. She checked it, and she checked it, and she checked it again. And she had a Christmas account to save money. And she had a special savings account for this and an extra checking account for that, and she made sure that she always had money. So how is it that we who are making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year are not able to produce fruit for the income that we have? There's a book I want to recommend to you. There is a book I want to recommend to you. It's called The Millionaire Next Door. Because unlike what the media tells you. You don't need to make a high six-figure income to have fruit financially. You just got to track. Take a budgeting class. Do some budgeting stuff online. Hey, come to one of my seminars. I'll do them online this year so that people can really get this information, because nobody taught us, for the most part, how to budget our money, how to track our money. But I'm telling you, if you use a program like Quicken, it will help you in such a way. One of the worst things that happened to me, and I'll let you all go, as I was doing my year-end budgeting, like I just finished today, and I looked back from March of 2005 to December of 2015, because I changed over a couple years ago to a new file. I had made over $400,000. I think it was close to $600,000 or $700,000 that had run through my hand in 10 years. That included a couple of refunds from school. It was just money that went through my hands. When I got done, though, looking at those 10 years, I had $87,000 spent. $87,000 spent. And guess what it was spent on? A car. I'm on car number 20 and 21 right in my life, but I never paid for the cars. I was always paying for the car. Oh my God, bam, accident, new car. Paying for the car, bam, this went wrong. And I didn't realize I was spending that kind of money on cars. This is Atlanta. You must have a car. But here's the problem. Because I wasn't tracking up front, I was tracking reactively, I didn't know. But now Quicken has a part of the software where you can create a budget, and it'll tell you every month if you're over budget. No more pen and paper writing your budget. No more having your budget out for people to see who just happen to come by. No. You get this program. Yes, Pastor Willie Estes, you can download this program. This is what I did for other folks in my household. You can get this online for, I think, $14 for the rest of the year. And then Quicken also gives you a mobile app that you can use. Do it on your desktop, your laptop, your tablet. Doesn't matter what you use. I'm old school. I have a desktop. I'm old school. I have a laptop. They work best for me for certain things. But for the Quicken, I put it online. I can pull up stuff right then and there. I can tell you to the penny what I spent it on. I can tell you to the penny when I transferred it. I don't lose money because I track. And again, if we're going to make sure that we're financially fruitful, we've got to make sure that we track. Pastor Willie asked, can we download it on your phone? Yes, you can download it on your phone, and you can do it on a computer or tablet. I just prefer the computer. That's just me. Leslie said, yes, online seminar. Yes, I have no problem doing these in greater detail because I just covered the first page of the handout. If you want the full handout, send an email to info@betterlifeinstitute.info. It's in the comments, info@betterlifeinstitute.info. I'll send you the handout. I'll do another one of these where I'll go through the handout. I won't do it on the Facebook Live. I'll do it in a Facebook. I'll do it in a Zoom so that we can get that information out to people. Because again, nobody taught us what to do with our money and how to do it. But there are 6 things that you can do with money. You can earn it, you can spend it, you can save it, you can invest it, and you can give it. The worst thing you can do is waste it. And for Better Life Institute, I define waste as you have spent money and you didn't have it allocated. All right, we'll come back to it another time with the investment. Willie asked this, no, we cannot burn you a copy. No, we cannot. Because if you have a regular copy with Quicken, they'll upgrade you to the next year with the new features, blah, blah, blah. It is literally, I think I spend $40 every 3 years. Trust me, sir, it's worth it. There's even a debt recovery, a debt pay down button in the app. So again, if you have questions, comments, put it on the side. I'll stick around for another few seconds. Thank you all for joining us. Yeah, we'll talk more about Recovery Ready next week. I'll bring in another topic. I'll let you know on Tuesday what that's going to be. But we've got some great things to do. We've got some great things to help people do, because truth be told, when life is pretty good, a better life is always best. Blessings to you. Thank you for jumping on. Feel free to share this with somebody else. Feel free to tag this with somebody else. When we come back next week, I'll give you the topic on next Tuesday for next Thursday. It's okay, Pastor Willie asked this. Yep, we've all been guilty. Don't stress it. But I'll give you the information next Tuesday. We'll be back live with a regular blurb. And then on Thursday, I'll come back with a Recovery Ready blurb. And I'll give you some information about the Zoom I'll do to cover this information. All right. Thanks again for jumping on. Bless you so much. Thank you so much. Be well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.